And it wasn't until maybe my fourth year when I started getting mentoring that I realized that I could start to build advocacy and advocate for myself. I was focusing on Nicaraguan literature and music for my dissertation. And so I had the opportunity to spend 2 summers in the archives in Nicaragua and just explore what was there. Also, the fact that my heritage was Nicaraguan, having that opportunity to do research abroad was just eye opening. It helped my research. It also just gave me a chance to spend time with family and kind of enrich my perspective on how I identify as Nicaraguan, how I identify as a US citizen, and kind of bridging those cultural gaps for myself. I wanted to ensure job security, right, when I finished. And so I had independent schools kind of in the back of my mind. I found a job, a teaching position. I work as a humanities faculty member at a private boarding school in Southern California. I think for several reasons I took that job. One is the teaching, right? Teaching is one of the things that I really love and that I got to do a lot of at UCLA. And so continuing that and that being very transferable. There's a lot of latitude in terms of the courses that you can teach, that you can propose. That's one of the reasons why I really liked and I said yes to this schools because they said, yes, you can take that liberty to shape the course how you would like. I knew from like my first year of graduate school that there were colleagues of my grad student colleagues of mine who had really difficult relationships with their advisors, even toxic ones, even levels of harassment. Though they would tell me these stories or I would hear it through hearsay. And I knew that for me, I was really going to try to not put myself in those positions. And so I found myself like kind of shopping for advisors. I wanted to really kind of set up a team of supportive people around me that I could go to. And some of my research shifted to accommodate some of their specializations as a result. The biggest challenge for me was writing the dissertation. I had advisors who were really rooting for me and supporting me in my writing process. But I had to kind of, in many ways, take extra writing workshops or work with a writing consultant at UCLA or get more readers to read my writing to kind of get it at a level that was academically what was expected of me. I was really hard on myself, I would say, the first 5 years of graduate school. I wish I had told myself to be kinder to myself. I really was hard on myself and I struggled with giving myself compassion and grace that this process is hard, but it doesn't mean I have to be hard on myself. And I internalized a lot of fear and shame. And it wasn't until maybe my fourth year when I started getting mentoring that I realized that I could start to build advocacy and advocate for myself. One of the many graces in graduate school is that for a period of time, you're in something in a program or an experience that you share with other people and you bond more quickly as a result and you see each other more often and you can kind of enjoy each other's company and commiserate and support each other at the same time.